You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
It is the Braves home opener, and we're inside Truist Park. Bloopers with us, too.
Giving you a behind-the-scenes look at all things new at Truist.
Your time now is 6:49. Here's what's happening now. Vice President Kamala Harris is making the stop in Georgia today. Harris will be in Dalton to tout the Biden administration's plans to a clean energy economy, while two new clean energy multi-million-dollar investments into Georgia were just announced. Crime Stoppers is upping the reward to $10,000 for a man shot and killed near the famous Manuel's Tavern. Police say Dean Phillips confronted someone who was trying to break into vehicles back in October. He was shot in the tour show, and his killer has not yet been found. There's a new scholarship for one family who hopes to honor the lives of their loved ones killed nearly 1 year ago. It's the Luke Hawk Scholarship for Abraham Baltman Agricultural College. Luke and his grandparents were killed last year on April 8th at their Coweta County mom and pop gun shop. Tommy and his wife Evelyn Hawk were both 75 years old. Luke was 18. This scholarship honors the teen's aspirations to attend the school. This morning, Atlanta police are reporting a major spike in crime theft, specifically in Kia and Hyundais. They believe the crimes are driven by a social media challenge that shows people how to target these vehicles, many of which don't have theft prevention technology. Liza Luca joins us, and Liza, police are not only giving a warning to the owners, but also a warning for potential thieves.
Ariana, Atlanta police telling 11 Alive that there's going to be a zero tolerance policy when it comes to these types of crimes. Police also say in many instances these thieves are actually just teens, but they warn that anyone that gets involved is going to end up in handcuffs. Now take a look at these numbers that really show the scope of the problem here in the city of Atlanta. Atlanta police say through this point in the year in 2022, a total of 50 Kias and Hyundais were reportedly stolen. Now this year, 2023, that number has increased more than 800%. Now, in response, APD has handed out hundreds of steering wheel locks donated by the car companies. Drivers still telling 11 Alive that the increase in thefts is a big worry.
I bought my car back in 2018, so 2019, so I didn't have that problem. But all of a sudden, it's a big deal with these cars being stolen, so I'm very concerned.
So Atlanta police says this impact ends up being citywide because these stolen cars often turn up later when it comes to shootings and other gang-related crimes. In the meantime, both car companies are releasing software upgrades and donating thousands of these types of locks, as you saw in the video, across the country. And we have learned that Atlanta City Council, they are looking into exploring some legal options to see whether they can hold the car companies more accountable as well. Sending it back to you.
Take me out to the ballpark. That's where we find Chesley with a look at the game forecast. Also, your Thursday forecast as you head out the door this morning.
Make sure the mental note about
A bit on the muggy side out here, Ariana. You probably would complain about your hair, though. But we got caps to cover that. Take a look. We have clouds overhead right now. Mostly cloudy skies on the outside. No rain to speak of, and I think we'll be rain-free at least through early afternoon. Those clouds, well, not causing a problem for this morning. And even some of those clouds will begin to break up as we head into the afternoon. You're looking at temperatures in the 60s right now. We're looking at 69 degrees for Atlanta, 66 in Covington, 68 degrees right now in Gainesville. We'll be warming up as we head through the afternoon. Notice that rain back off to the west of us. That's what's left over of those strong thunderstorms that was back off to the west. Not as strong as they're making their way over toward the east. In fact, they'll break up before they get in here. That light green shade over us just means a general threat for thunderstorms for today. There'll be a few embedded thunderstorms around, and where we have those will be some brief heavy rain. Our rain chances, unfortunately, will go up as we head through the holiday weekend. Friday, we're looking at a 60% chance for showers, 80% chance on Saturday. Saturday, I'm thinking an all-day rain, and it will be on the cool side. Temperatures will only be in the 50s by then. Easter Sunday morning, when you wake up for sunrise service, it will be a few isolated showers left over. Should be out of the way by the afternoon, which is going to set us up for a beautiful start to the work week and back to school for a lot of the kiddies out there. Again, our forecast track model shows the clouds this morning and this afternoon. After 2 or 3 o'clock is when we see those showers begin to develop, isolated showers around, few embedded thunderstorms. Friday morning, that continues, becomes a little bit more scattered and then widespread as we head into Saturday. In fact, again, Saturday is going to be a very soggy day. Jerry Carnes' Easter egg hunt is already in jeopardy. I told him to reschedule. We'll see if he does it. You're looking at a few showers early morning on Sunday, but it should get out of the way by the afternoon. We're going to rebound a bit, back into 62 degrees for the high temperature on Sunday. By the time we get to Monday, we're looking at 67 degrees, and that sets us up for a beautiful work week next week. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures back to where they should be for this time of year, right at 72 degrees. Braves, and more Braves.
Doing it for the A.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got our man Blooper here.
He looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Most iconic face in all of Major League Baseball, puts that Philly fanatic to shame.
Is that right?
That's the opinion in this city.
Go Braves. Go
Yes,
Braves.
sir.
Oh, we got one
I
out of
love
you
it
this
when
morning.
I hear Chesley McNeil comes to Truist Park and he starts referring to the Braves as we. Best thing ever.
I love it.
Always like your Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
Your Atlanta Braves.
And you got some gear too.
Well, Blooper's a nice guy.
I love it. I love it.
Sharing.
And this has been so great to be out here with you guys this morning. We did it as a team activity last season. Looking forward to doing that again too.
Yeah, let's show you a little bit of that game.
So last year,
We all came out here. Crash came out here. Aisha and Chesley. We had fun. It was a great time. Chesley wore his Phillies gear, but some
I do
things you
admit,
cannot change.
if
Phillies
you're
were playing.
yes, they
I
were.
had to support them.
I gotta admit though, that time I did not have any Braves gear. Now I am an official AT alien. 4 years later, I went and got myself some gear last night. So this year when we do it, I'm going to be officially a part of the photo. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Blooper's the best mascot, and this is a world-class stadium.
It looks so good. You guys are going to just notice just the fresh feel. We even have workers out here already hammering away, banging away, making sure this is a great experience to kick off the home opener.
Yeah, and the field looks incredible. This is new grass to this time.
Yeah, it is new grass, new features from the concession stands. This is just everything new. A new season.
Yeah.
Same results as 2 years ago.
You
World
might feel
Series.
like a little futuristic and a little bit like you're in the Jetsons. We have this Crown Royal lounge that we have where you just walk in. If you have an Amazon account, you got a finger palm. It's going to check out your items. You just take it and go so you can get back to your seat faster. Little small tweaks like that really change the fan experience.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is lightning fast internet here. There's great food, which is key. And all I can think about is what this one's doing behind me.
You never know. It's a very compromising position.
No doubt about it. Hey, the Braves season home opener is always big for the city. I know a lot of people on spring break, so come out and enjoy.